This is the fourth question of the third drill set for logical reasoning over at lawhub.lsac.org. As always, we've got a highlight tool ready to go, and we're going to highlight the question task first. In this case, it reads, which one of the following most accurately expresses the main conclusion of Francesca's argument? Now, when we see a main conclusion question task, we just have to go very deliberately and identify facts and opinions. And we're looking for whatever the opinion is that is the main point of the overall paragraph as the main conclusion for Francesca. So we're going to just illuminate whether statements are facts or opinion as we go. So starting at the top from Francesca's statements, which begin, it is clear where the convention should be held. Really? I don't know that yet. And this should indicates a possible opinion being presented. And we read then that where the convention should be held is apparently Rockland. So this should jump out as a possible main conclusion almost immediately. And we're just going to confirm whether the remaining statements are only objective facts. Well, we continue after the colon. Rockland has a special tradition of support for our association, and only Rockland has offered us significant discounts up to the comma. Those are just statements of fact about the circumstances at hand. They are not opinions, cannot be considered as a potential conclusion. After the comma, not to mention the unusual beauty of the Rockland Hills in winter. Now, this may be kind of a biased statement, but it is presented as a fact in support of that opening clause of where the convention should be held. So this, too, is just supporting evidence. It is not a conclusion. The next sentence reads, it is true that our newsletter prefers Langhorne to Rockland. Again, that's just some other opinion, that of the newsletter. It is not Francesca's opinion, so that is presented solely as a fact. And lastly, but that publication is under the sway of the coterie that controls our association's top leadership. Again, this is just a statement of fact from Francesca's perspective, so we should be able to recognize, hopefully, at this point, what the conclusion is, and it's Francesca's opening statement that it's clear where the convention should be held, Rockland. Thank you for watching this explanation video of an official LSAT practice question from lawhub.lsac.org. If you're enjoying the tips that it contains, please consider liking the video, and you can also subscribe to our channel to be alerted when new video explanations are released by my guru. Also, check out the description below because within it you'll find links to full sets of video explanations for official LSAT prep tests from lawhub.lsac.org as well. But for now, let's get back to this video. We're just looking for something that matches that highlight, and anything that doesn't, we don't even really have to go into great detail, and we may actually even use our highlight tool least here in this elimination process. So choice A, the coverage of the convention debate by the association's newsletter has been biased. That is supporting information. That is not the main conclusion we highlighted. We eliminate A immediately, and again, we may not highlight anything because the whole thing is definitively wrong. It doesn't match our pink highlighted conclusion from the left-hand side of the screen. Then choice B, Rockland has a tradition of support and funding for the association. Again, that's just background information. It's not the conclusion we highlighted. We eliminate B, again, maybe without even highlighting. Choice C, the association's top leadership is unduly influenced by a small group of powerful people. Again, this is a statement that is presented in the argument, but it is not the conclusion, so we eliminate C immediately as well. Then choice D, the association should hold its next convention in Rockland. Ding, ding, ding. This is exactly what we had highlighted and should jump off the screen at this point. If you decide that you would like to be a little bit more expeditious in your evaluation, you might even actually move to the next question at this point. But looking at choice E briskly for the purpose of this video, the powerful group that is taking control of the association's top leadership should be resisted. Well, this isn't actually even stated in Francesca's argument, so that would be a logical leap, an unwarranted assumption. So it's the only answer choice that really isn't presented in the argument regardless. But again, you should be able to identify the conclusion proactively. You may even be able to avoid highlighting for just this type of elimination, a main conclusion task evaluation, such as this, where the correct answer is D.